This is Kevin Harlan. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside, out of Kumbo. Back to Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 now.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Jackson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And you forget sometimes about how gifted Lillard is as a passing guard. You want him running your point.
Pass to Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Lillard looking around. It's stolen by Kumbo from the arc. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
And then Lillard slams it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Now here's Beverly. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture. What's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
And here's Jackson following the 3 from Brook Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. Over in the corner, Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. And so Beverly will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Screen by Giannis. The shot by Lillard wide open. And the Bucks miss again. .11 left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And the vision of the Greek freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Lopez. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, man, nice jam from Middleton. The veteran swingman understands when to go after dunks like that.
Into the lane. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lillard outside for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, look, coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. The Bucks trail. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Start it.
Milwaukee on D. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Lillard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Now Jackson. Three-pointer. Crowder. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, here's Lillard. This game he had 28 points. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. And it's Damian Lillard with the three. Lillard's got 10.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Milwaukee in the lead.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Back to Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report.
Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. And what would have happened in free agency?
And then Lillard slams it in.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Fires away from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Portis in the post. His last outing with 20 points. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Left side, Portis releases. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Portis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Jackson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hits it from three-point range.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle. Right side, Portis. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
From the top of the key. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Lillard outside. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Lillard. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
Pass to Beverly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Middleton for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And that's an intentional foul. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
The Bucks working the ball around. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Middleton's got the first basket of the third quarter for Milwaukee. Here is Lillard. The crossover. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way. and now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Antetokounmpo up top. Back to Lillard. Five on the clock. Fires the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got 19 points.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. And Lillard throws it down.
And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
Pass to Crowder. Now Lillard. Kicks it down to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Middleton, a good scorer, and good scorers can use the pump fake to their advantage.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The Bucks trail. Lopez outside. Pass to Lillard. Lopez a screen. Shot from 6. And off the glass. That one's good. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
And Lillard throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes.
And Lillard throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pass to Middleton. Going inside. And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 10 points for Chris Middleton.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
And yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
6 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
The Bucks working the ball around. To the inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Middleton outside. Lets it go with the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low. And the rejection by Giannis.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
And Giannis throwing it down.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Bucks lead by 2.
Your Bucks, 47. The Bucks.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. And he drives in. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Timeout called the Bucks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Milwaukee in the lead. For 3, Middleton sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 11 in the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Back to Lillard. The train. And the Bucks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they get it. Rebounded by Jackson. Milwaukee leading by 7. With the fadeaway. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Target with the switch. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Here's Giannis. Crowder pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, Middleton. Giannis grabs the miss. To end the cold streak, Lillard misses.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Crowder. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Tough to cover Antetokounmpo, especially this deep, and so good at using that length to shoot over the deep.
Shots good by Middleton.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Bobby Portis.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9. Here's Beverly. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at
Yeah,
least
I know you
spots
are.
we've seen in this
You
offensive
as the
set
Asian
that
number
are
one.
allowing him to settle in.
So
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Wasted no time on that one. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-3 run. .104 left to play in the final quarter. And Lopez throws it down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Crowder. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The wide open look.
Yeah, nice DG.
It falls.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates.